Auckland Council is investigating the circumstances of a cattle attack in a park at the weekend. A man was injured on Sunday when he went to help a woman being attacked by cows in Totara Park. Auckland Councillor Daniel Newman has since raised questions about whether the leaseholder breached his agreement with the council. Katie Scotcher reports.
The farmer who leases the land, Peter Linton, has done so for 19 years. The most recent agreement with the council was signed at the end of 2015. It states that the licensee can only graze cattle and sheep on the land and not use it for other purposes. All cattle on the property must be dehorned and can be no more than 2 years old. Bulls are also prohibited from the land at any time. Manurewa Papakura Ward Councillor Daniel Newman says he has written to council officers to find out if those conditions are being met.
Obviously there are matters that have occurred here which require an inquiry as to what took place, whether the appropriate conditions were being met, and we need to ensure that we are investigating these matters for the assurance not only of ourselves as the property owner but on behalf of our constituents.
RNZ understands council staff met this morning to discuss their policies around keeping cattle on public land. Peter Linton declined a recorded interview with RNZ, but said he was not breaching any of the rules set out in the agreement. Mr Linton says he made the decision with the council to send the heifer and her 8-month-old Vila calf to the slaughterhouse after the attack. He said even if the cows weren't killed yesterday, it's likely they would have been next week. People at Totara Park today were in two minds about the decision.
They should have just punished them and stuck them in a paddock by themselves.
Just taking the cows somewhere away from the public.
Bit harsh that they got killed, but I suppose what do you choose, human or animal?
A cow will always be protective of its calf.
It was just a mother protecting her baby, just like a human being. If somebody came along to try and touch my child, I would probably attack them too, but are they going to slaughter me and my baby? No.
Sunday's cattle attack occurred during calving season. During that time, cows are typically very protective of their calves and do not like people getting close. Animal behaviour specialist Elsa Flint says during calving season, cattle and the public should be separated.
They should just go into a safe zone, at least have a fence between them and the area that the people run or, frequent. Generally, most of the animals that live in these shared spaces are very used to people, and so at other times of year I wouldn't expect this sort of behaviour because they're used to all sorts of things going past them and around them.
Ms Flint says people would benefit from having signs at the entrance of the park that describe how to act around a cow and what to do if the animals become agitated. An Auckland Council spokeswoman says its development agency, Panuku, managed the lease and it will review the attack, including considering any necessary changes. He tamaki makoto mō te hōtako o te ahi ko Katie Scotcher tēnei.